there was a lot of stuff going on X yesterday with Kerby Joseph. Well, first of all, he got snubbed from the Pro Bowl. We're going to talk about that. Then the press interviewed Kerby face to face, and he gave a very good response. Like, oh, I'm not worried about it. I'm worried about a Super Bowl. I think he even mentioned going all pro being more of a thing he's worried about, but Pro Bowl didn't bother me. But then he follows up with a story on his Instagram of him holding a whiteboard, and he photoshopped saying "fuck Stafford" on it. So I just want to throw all that out to you guys and just get your reaction on what went down with Kerby Joseph yesterday.
So as you guys know, I'll fill the audience in just for some context. I was out of town the last 2 days, right? I was at Great Wolf Lodge with my family, having a great time. So this is all new to me. Like, I didn't see any of the backlash that happened yesterday. I did see the post that he put to his Instagram, and initial reaction was I didn't think anything of it. I thought it was funny, and I closed it out, and I went back to the water park and, doing what I'm doing. So I did not see really any of the backlash or the back and forth on X with that. So you guys are going to have to fill me in as far as what happened. But as far as the Pro Bowl, like, yeah, what is he going to say? You know what I mean? Like, obviously All-Pro is the one that he wants to make. It's similar to what happened to Amon-Ra St. Brown last year, right? Like, it was crazy that he got snubbed from the Pro Bowl, and then he ended up making first-team All-Pro. And I think that he's right. That is the most important. Pro Bowl's for us, for the fans, you know what I mean? And I don't know how many fans even really take that serious nowadays, but I think it was a joke that he was not voted on, to the Pro Bowl roster. But, I mean, it is what it is at this point. I'm not shocked by it, I should say.
It is for the fans, and the crazy part is that the fans, he was the highest voted safety from the fans, but the coaches and players did not vote him in, which then started the whole dialogue of, well, yeah, because he's a dirty player, this and that, and coaches don't like that, blah, 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 which then I think led to him saying, fuck Stafford. And the reason he's going after Stafford, just for people who don't know, is that when Stafford was mic'd up versus the Lions, when Tyler Higbee got his knee blown out by Kerby Joseph, he was mic'd up and telling Kerby Joseph, yeah, that's a dirty play, I've seen the tape, blah, 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 and that blew up across football media. And ever since then, Kerby's kind of been looked at as a dirty player, and every little thing he does is kind of dissected and gone after. So he's putting a lot of blame on Stafford for his dirty reputation. Right or not,
Where there's smoke, there's fire. I mean, Stafford called him out, and there's been play after play that's been seen. I think Kerby Joseph, is C.J. Gardner-Johnson with better play. They have the same attitude, and the whole post on social media was absolutely pointless when your team's about to play the biggest game in history. Like, bro, who cares? Go ahead and not post anything. You might end up playing the Rams, beat Stafford, and then say fuck you in your face. That's a thought. But I don't know. I just think I think it's crazy when you say, yeah, the Pro Bowl doesn't matter, blah, 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 and then you post fuck Stafford. So which one is it, boss? Makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It
is what it is. Like, for me, like, I really, like, me, and I guess this is because, like I said, I was out of the loop. I didn't correlate the post about Stafford to the Pro Bowl. I just didn't. You know what I mean?
1,000,000% it was.
100%.
But like I said, I was out of the loop, so I didn't see everything else going on. So I saw it. I thought it was funny, personally. And Kerby's a little bit of a clown, bro. Like, he jokes a lot.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
But that's where I was getting ready to go with it. But he's not anywhere near.
No, he plays better than him. That's what I said.
Yeah, but I don't even think his personality is even there. Like, bro, C.J. is very, very.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the C.J. Gardner-Johnson personality comp. Like, C.J. talks a lot of shit.
Hold on. So if C.J. Gardner-Johnson was playing at an all-pro level, you would have never said anything about him. Last year we talked on this podcast that, I think it was Jose that said it, I wouldn't care if he talks as much, but he has to play better. You said that several times, and he has to be available.
Yeah.
So I think if C.J. Gardner-Johnson was an all-pro or possible all-pro, I don't think you guys would have cared.
Yeah, but
that's the point.
No, what I'm saying is I don't see Kerby talking shit to fans a lot and starting fights with players. And I know that sounds weird after the San Fran game when he literally was it Juwan Jennings who was getting in?
Smack someone?
Yeah, but
No,
bro,
he didn't smack
he
someone. He pushed
tackled
him out of
Terry. He pushed him into the stands, but Terrion Arnold is being pancaked 20 yards downfield, and he's just defending his teammate, bro. I think any football player would do that.
No, that's fair. I respect it, but you can't say that he doesn't start things with players when he literally posted "fuck Stafford."
Yeah, no, I mean, if you want to take this one thing in a vacuum and say, hey, this is like CJ Gardner-Johnson-esque, sure. But, like, I don't know, bro. I don't expect you to watch, but, like, I watch all the interviews and stuff, right? Like, because what else do I have to do? Like, I watch the interviews. I watch the the press conferences or whatever. Whenever the players talk, I listen. And, bro, they're CJ Gardner-Johnson and Kerby just are not the same, bro. And I'm just telling you that as, like, a fan. Like, they're not. Like, you can take this one and say, hey, that some shit CJ would have done, but as a whole, I think Kirby's actually, like, pretty humble, to be honest with you. And CJ's not that, in my opinion.
Yeah. I don't know. If I was a Lions fan, I'd be annoyed because of how big the game is. Like, you're worried about the wrong things. Doesn't mean it's going to translate to bad play. It's just not a good look, in my opinion.
And I will say, I was on our Twitter yesterday. Follow us at Honolulu Cheese Podcast. But I literally tweeted when I saw that picture and someone put it out that's a bad look for Kerby. I don't like it either. I don't like the timing of it. And I have to agree with Mito on this, bro. It's kind of hypocritical. I just watched a press conference of you saying it doesn't matter, but now you're going after Stafford for your reputation, which is the reason you didn't make it to the Pro Bowl. And which one is it? You can't have it both ways. And I don't like the timing when we have Minnesota to focus on, and you're worried about Matthew Stafford. We're not going to see him the rest of the year, maybe. It's just, I don't know. For me, I don't, it's just not the time.
Well, you know what's going to happen if you guys lose. That post is going to be edited, and it's going to say "fuck the first seed in the bye." Maybe I'll make it.
Yeah, I was going to say, is it going to be you?